Hello dear awesome people out there, I welcome you all to my channel. I'm Chris and I make bookish videos in this channel. So today I've come up with this mid-August and September book haul, as I'm going to read these new books from this mid-August to till the end of September. So I have 8 books here with me, with 4 out of these are actually I bought and another 4 are I've been given. This is my first ever book haul video, as I haven't ever bought several books together, because most of books that I read are either I borrowed from my friends or I've been gifted. So I'm really excited to talk about these books with you. So without any further ado, let's get started with this video. So the first book of this book haul is The Language of the Heart. The author of this book is a colleague of my aunt, so my aunt suggested me to read this book and gave me this copy. I'm really glad to talk about this book on my channel because the mother tongue of this author and my mother tongue is same language, Telugu. So this book talks about the life of a girl named Nandini, who is left alone to explore the realms of the cruel world. So next comes this book named I Still Think About You by Arvind Vigeria. By the name I had thought this would be a love story between a girl and a boy, but it isn't. This book talks about a relationship between two brothers, passion, dedication and a pain in a relationship. Previously I haven't heard about this book or even about this author. When I said my friends that I'm going to read this book, they said they have already read it and they haven't found it that interesting. However, I'm not going to judge this book before reading it. And next comes this book named Legend of Lakshmi Prasad by Twinkle Khanna. I don't have any idea about this book, but the book cover really seems so beautiful and it seems like it would be a collection of short stories. I haven't checked it yet. Yes, it is a collection of 4 short stories and all seems like runs around feminism. So I'm going to read lines backside of the book so that we get some knowledge what the book is about. So yeah. A gangly young girl transforms her village with a revolutionary idea. 68-year-old Noni Appa finds herself drawn to a married man. Why do people have to define relationships, underline each word till the paper gives you way beneath? Funny, observant and wise, this is storytelling at its most irresistible. So the 4th book is The Girl in Room Number 105 by Chetan Bhagat. So please don't judge me for reading a book by Chetan Bhagat. I know that most of booktubers really don't like writings of Chetan Bhagat, but what I feel is I shouldn't judge him by only reading Half Girlfriend. So Half Girlfriend is the first ever novel that I read of Chetan Bhagat, and then I read What Young India Wants. I found out What Young India Wants somewhat interesting because what he talked in that book was somewhat true, and I would love to read this mystery novel by Chetan Bhagat. Previously I saw the video of this book reviewed by Anurag Abridge, one of my friend, and in that video he explained about this book very well, which attracted me to read this book. So that is the main reason I'm reading this book. I'll put the link of that video in my description or in the iCard so that you can check out if you wanna pick this book for your next read. So the next book is An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. I'm reading this book just because I have read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which is my favorite book ever. Because of that, I really wanted to pick of John Green books more. That's why I picked this one as my next read, and also the outline of the synopsis of this book had attracted me somehow. As you can see, I've already started reading it. As you can see the bookmark here. So this book is about a boy named Colin who has been dumped 19 times by 19 different girls with same name Catherine, which sounds really weird. That's why I picked this book as my next, and I would love to complete this, and I think I'm gonna make a review video after reading this book on my channel. So the next book Turtles All the Way Down is also by John Green, and this book is everywhere on Bookstagram, and everyone are appreciating John Green for this book, and many of my friends have suggested me to read this, and that's the reason behind taking this book as my next read without knowing any of outline of the synopsis. So let's read the lines backside of the book so that we get some idea about the book. 16-year-old Isa is trying to be a good daughter, a good friend, and a good student. She is also trying to track down fugitive billionaire Russell Pickett, who has vanished without a trace. Alongside her best and most fearless friend Daisy, Isa sets off in pursuit of the truth. I think 16-year-old kids are most common thing in John Green books, I believe, because even in Fault in Our Stars, Hazel was of 16 years old, and even in An Abundance of Catherines, Colin is a 16-year-old boy, and even in this book, Isa is a 16-year-old girl. So yeah. So the seventh book is Aristotle and Dante Discovered Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sanz. I think I'm pronouncing the author's name correctly. I don't know whether it's correct or not. Just look at the calligraphy of the title, how adorable it is. And also the book has won 4 awards. One is Michael Prince Award for Excellent Young Adult Literature and Stonewall Book Award, Pura Belpré Award, and Lambda Literary Award. And the main reason behind purchasing this book is highly suggested by Sneha Banerjee from Book Junction. Most of her videos she talked about this book when she talked about Benjamin Alire Sanz. She is a big fan of Benjamin Alire Sanz, so that I got interest in this book and I wanted to see what's there that interesting in Benjamin Alire Sanz writings. So yeah, I'm giving this a try, and she said that I'll enjoy this book while reading it. So yeah, let's see. If I really loved it, I'll make a review video on my channel too. The last book I'm talking about is The Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. People who know me well know that I'm a big fan of Agatha Christie's writing style, and I love her writings. This time I purchased a hardcover copy of her book. I'm so glad my first ever hardcover copy book is of Agatha Christie's book, and The Murder on the Orient Express is a cult classic book, and people in booktubing highly suggest to read if you're looking for Agatha Christie's book. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to complete this book, and I would love to read this. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you have watched so far, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And this is Chris signing off. Meet you all in the next video. Until then, I'll read my new books, and you all keep watching my another videos, which I'll give you the links in the description.